Hey there guys, welcome back to episode 8 of Bus Simulator 18 on the PlayStation 4, and today guys we're going to carry on with our current objective that we left previously in episode 7. So in this objective we've got three more objectives left, and that is to create two new routes and drive them and generate income with drivers, and we also need to rank up all the bus stops unlocked to level 3 as well. I'll probably do that off camera though, because that sounds a little bit tedious, but we'll focus on these two routes here. So let's start off with the first one here. So let's pin that up and just go back to get rid of it. It's a little bit glitchy sometimes like that, so you have to exit the interfacing, just go back. So we've got to create a new route of 12 stops max, connecting Seagwarden, Oakville and Port Amber. So we've got Seagwarden, which let's have a look. How are we going to do this? Right, I have an interesting idea. So if we start from River Promenade and then we use this route here as is not being used to Seagwarden Large Street, then we go 1 to Oakville Central, and then we go to Seagwarden Lido around here, and then we come back down this way. Now we need 2 stops in Oakville. Okay, I didn't read that correctly. Let's go back actually. Right, so we start at River Promenade, which is here. Then we'll have to go up to Old Sawmill, and then we go to Oakville Central, Large Street, and then Seagwarden. So that's 2 of those objectives already done. Then we'll go down here. With nothing over here, we'll connect Harbour Distribution Centre, and then we've got 4 stops left over, so we'll connect Russell Warehouse, Harbour Pier 1, Harbour Pier 2, and we'll finish probably off with Oil Harbour North. Okay, so let's save that one. Let's change the route number as well. Edit. Let's change it to 86. Save that route. Now what I need to do is assign some drivers as well to it. Let's see if we need to hire someone. We probably do. Let's hire these 2 guys and assign a bus as well. So for this route I'm going to buy the Urban Way CNG bus, the 12mm, not millimeter, meter long. So let's buy 2 of those, and let's find one that we've already customized, which is one of these. Customize and apply to all. So that's all those sorted. So let's quickly go to that route, 86, assign the new buses to that route. Here we go, and assign the new drivers as well. Okay, so let's start drive. We'll do random, quick start on, and we'll turn off cashier off for this one, just to see how it goes. And there it is, the Urban Way 12m. Okay, so let's hit start drive, and here we go. Oh, hit rush hour traffic. This is new actually. I've never had this pop up before. We've had the national holiday pop up, but never rush hour traffic. So I'm glad that we haven't got cashier mode enabled, otherwise we'd be stuck for a very long time. But we'll see how this rush hour traffic differs to normal traffic anyway. It looks like there's a lot of people as well, so this could be fun. Anyway, let's go over there and pick up our first set of passengers in this rather funky looking bus interior. Really don't like that floor. Kind of makes it look really tacky. Kind of like an orange splatter. Good morning, good morning. Everyone's so chatty in the morning. Probably not woken up yet. I know, I need like always like a 10-15 minute period just to wake up and get my bearings in the morning. A bit glitchy there. Oh, that pedestrian was just flying off. Not sure what happened there. But yeah, doesn't look too much traffic on the road. It feels like it's more of a national holiday, to be honest. So we'll see. I might remake this route a little bit as well, just to make it a little bit more optimized and have a few different like different starting locations or routes or roads that we haven't actually been on yet, because I think majority of the routes follow each other in the sense that the roads get quite frequently used, the same roads. So I want to try and mix up a little bit, make some different routes, and hopefully just to mix up the scenery and just have a different drive in general. Oh, we're losing power already. This is full throttle as well. This is not going well. One thing I have to adjust is the retarder as well. I'm going to try and adjust the driver's seat as well if I need to. Okay, let's quickly adjust the retarder to 1. That's going to help with our engine braking a little bit. Get the menu up, adjust the seat. Okay, it's putting that down a little bit. There we go. Okay, is that guy coming on? Yes, he is. And everyone's waiting for another bus. Okay, ready to go. So for the next episode, oh, I don't know what this guy is doing up here. Let's slow down a little bit. Oh no, traffic incoming. He's slowing down right down now. Caused a massive ass of himself. I hope the AI is fixed for Bus Sim 21, because it's a little bit annoying sometimes when they just overtake you for no apparent reason like that. But as I was saying anyway, I'm thinking for the next episode, or maybe for like episode 10, I might purchase one of the DLC buses and you know, give them a little try as we progress in the career mode as well. So let me guys know in the comments below which pack I should try. At the moment I'm leaning towards the Satara pack, mainly because of that minibus and the coach variant. Is he taking a picture of me? He was. Must be a real bus enthusiast. Hey guys, let me know your thoughts on which pack I should get. It would be interesting to see your opinions. Okay, there's a lot of traffic now coming up to build up here. And this is quite a rural countryside area as well, so Harbour's gonna be quite manic, even on normal, like medium traffic settings without rush hour or national holiday events. It's quite busy down in Harbour, so I think we're going to be pretty much at a gridlock there. Look how happy these guys look. Okay, that is a pretty creepy smile. That is very, very creepy. It's like he murdered someone and now he's trying to escape the scene. Not sure what this fella's doing. I mean, he did have the opportunity to climb on board, but kind of just stood there. Oh, I hate these giveaway junctions here in this game. They just don't work. I think this guy wants to cross. Yeah, he does. It's not even looking the right way. Right, let's go before another one comes out. Right, okay. Right, so after this stop we have a nice actually drive to harbour now, which is essentially why I picked this bus, because it's really good on fuel and green gases and stuff like that. Just not to pollute the air a little bit. You know, help save the environment and the planet. Okay, I think that's it from there. Okay, so let me go. That's for that.
Next stop, Harbor Distribution Center.
One thing about this bus is that it does have a slight blind spot when you're looking to the left with that well, that panel there.
What should I get to eat now? Fast food?
It's kind of a shame that the
Junk food?
your driver's
How do you
avatar
want some street food?
head doesn't rotate to try and avoid blind spots when you're moving your camera. That would be pretty cool, I think. A cool feature to have. I mean, you'd do that in real life anyway. So yeah, kind of like similar to what your truck has when you're looking left or to the right when you're depending on the driver's seating position or side. They would look at the window, just kind of something similar to that. Cool, FPS is dropping a little bit with this rush hour. But once again, I'm not seeing a lot of cars just yet, but we might be surprised when we go down to Harbour, which we are approaching quite soon now. So one thing that annoys me about this game is that you can see a lot of puddles when it's dry as a daisy, and when it's raining there's like no puddles at all on the road surface, which is pretty shameful, to be honest.
I haven't seen Stefan in a while. Is he still sick?
No, he's sick again.
Get stopped. Ooh, bit jittery there as well. Just make sure no pedestrians are crossing. We're just about to clear that actually. Now the bus I'm driving here, the Urban Way 12-meter Iveco,
What are you doing?
it's actually a really nice handling bus. The only issue I have with it is the interior, and the fact you can't change anything on the interior, and also it feels a little bit slow and sluggish compared to like the Man City or the Mercedes Citaro. It just doesn't have that oomph. Then again, a bus doesn't need really that oomph, but it just takes a really long time for it to start going, to get going. Like even now I'm full throttle and this is it. once it's up to speed, it does accelerate quite nicely. It just feels like it's got quite a bit of dead zone, or kind of like a Ferrari F40. like when the turbos don't kick in, it's like nothing. It just almost feels lifeless, and then it kicks in. It's just like, oh, hello there. FPS is dropping quite a bit actually. I love how AI drivers or bus drivers go into the bus stops. It literally looks like they're on rails.
See ya.
That is a lot of folks getting on. We're pretty much almost at a full seating capacity as well. It would be really cool to see like some condensation on the windows, depending on how many passengers you have and so forth. I didn't get a little, oh no, I didn't. I didn't get a little thumbs up for indicating. What kind of BS is that? What is that lady doing? What? Okay. No comment. Moving on. It's quite weird how some AI are programmed just to take that certain bus door, even though they can take one right in front of them that's closest to them. Like, nope, this door won't do. I'm too good for this door. Well, at least we got a thumbs up this time. I think the rush hour would be more visible if we had a different day setting. Like at the moment it is on dawn, which is very, very early hours in the morning. You can still quite sometimes, depending on the junctions and stuff, a bit of traffic build up, but if it was just pure day setting, I think like this would be quite a lot of more traffic. Okay, why didn't she just go around that? It's kind of a shame that you can't actually sometimes set these events, or set the frequency of events as well yourself, rather than having them at random. You know, sometimes you can get them quite frequent, other times not so much, and just look at this FPS drop there.
One more workday and I'm off.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, no. warning at all. Oh, and the old lady here as well. Yep. Yep. Just got nothing to lose. Okay, we're at our last stop here.
Thanks for being so punctual.
Kind of see the traffic being more flowy as well now. There's no gaps, just constant. Okay, let's clean up after these guys. I think that's it. Yep, that is it. Right, let's return.
Outstanding
Board.
work, just as I've come to expect. The harbor is now all yours. Many
Brilliant.
of the workers there are locals from all over town.
Right,
Sure,
so
they'll be
we've
happy
got
to hear
one
that they'll
more
soon be able
route
to
to
rely on
undertake,
public transport to get
and
them
that's
to
connecting
work
the
on
main
time
station,
in the morning
agriculture zone,
and home
industry
safely
zone,
in the evening.
I
or
could
industry zone,
convince the
and also the
municipality to offer
port
you another bonus
harbour
if you
zones
manage
as
to
well.
connect
So
the
let's
residential
pin that,
areas to the harbor.
create route.
Oh, and you didn't hear it from me, but they're already talking about opening up Westfield and Mayerheim for public transport.
I'm thinking of going to main station here, and then going up to Dr. Man Street, and then going to rail Builders Bridge there. So that is already 3 stops. This is going to be a maximum of 10 stops, so we need to try and pick up our stops quite wisely here. So we need 2 stops in the agriculture zone, which I'm going to pick Sugar Mill, and then we're going to go just around the block to if I zoom in to Corn Street, like so. And from there we need 2 stops in the industrial zone as well. Let's have a look what we got. Let's go Shipwrights Alley, and then we go to Harbour Distribution Centre, and now we need 2 more stops to finish it off. So what I'm going to do is I'll do Russell Warehouse, Harbour Pier 3, and then we'll finish off at Harbour Administration, and then that gives us, if we change the way of it, that gives us a nice little loop around to go back on ourselves and do like a round trip, or yeah, I think it's a round trip, and that is finishing off quite nicely at 10 stops as well. So that is pretty cool. Let's change the bus route. Oh, not sure what happened there. Come on. Okay, so for this route we'll probably go route 16. I think we don't have a route 16. If we do, we'll change it, but let's save that for now. Let's have a look. No, we've got 15, but we haven't got a 16, so that's cool. And what we're going to use for this one, I haven't unlocked any new buses, so that's quite tricky, but I'll have to, I think once I unlock all the buses, I'll just remove all the current buses I have on the routes and just try and pick out, you know, not spam the same bus over and over again, and just like limit buses to how many uses they can have. But we'll see. So for this one we need to assign drivers, which means we have to hire new employees. We've got 2 left. We've got Julia and Barbara, and then we go to the bus garage. Let's have a look at buses. We've got the Cetra. That's, I think, a little bit too big for this route. We've got Man, which is a good option. The Satara G, don't know if Let's go for the Sataro. Why not? We haven't really used it that much, to be honest. Let's just buy another one. There we go. Yeah, this will be our second Sataro, so yeah, mix up a little bit. Another bendy bus is always nice to have. Route planner. Let's assign everything to that particular route. There we go. Sataro G, that's the one. Not currently assigned. And Julia and Barbara. One's an ace driver, one's a journeyman, so that's pretty cool actually. One's an ace pretty much. Right, let's go ahead and start up. Random weather and daytime, and everything else is staying exactly the same. Now the reason I don't really particularly like having cashier mode on is it takes quite a bit of time doing change and everything like that. You know, it's quite immersive, but buses in London, which is where I'm from, you know, we don't do cash transactions on buses. We just use these like Oyster cards. Just tap in, tap out. You can use your credit card, debit card, and you know, that's it. So it's pretty easy.
Next stop, Carpenter's Gate, main station.
Oh, I forgot how bad the brakes were on this one.
What a beautiful day.
Yes, it is very, very nice day today. Lovely weather.
Next stop, Dr.
Oh, it's good timing. Is that going to go green? Yes, it is as well. Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane actually. I thought there might have been a bus stop here that we can, but I don't think we've unlocked it yet, which is pretty of a shame. I think once I unlock all the bus stops as well, I'll make some more routes based on the pre-existing routes, but just optimize them a little bit better. Is that? That is. Looks like we're going to be following a little convoy here. That's never happened before. That's pretty cool.
What? How did I end up here?
Did the passengers say how did she end up here? I mean, what? What kind of dialogue is that?
Next stop, Rail Builders Bridge.
Two guys crossing there. Ooh. Okay. Almost went into that guy. Now, I hope the bus that we saw earlier, that's the same route. The other Mercedes Sataro G on the same route just doesn't disappear as it you know, goes off into the sunset basically, or despawn. That would be pretty annoying if it does. Like once you lose sight of it. Yeah, we shall see and find out. This is actually a pretty nice way of going about it, this route actually. It looks quite cool. I might have despawned because honestly we should have pretty much caught up to it by now.
Stop, Rail Builders Bridge.
Yeah, I think they despawn. That's kind of a shame. I suppose it can't be helped.
Last episode of Winter in Kashmir. What a beautiful day.
Next stop, Sugarmill.
But yeah, I really like the Mercedes Citaro buses on this game. They've got really nice, you know, layout to the dash. Everything's right there where you pretty much need it to be. So I have to take this a little bit wider. Anyway, we need to go in that left-hand lane here, as the right-hand lane's for turning right only. We're going straight ahead. But as I was saying, the Citaro is a very, very nice bus. It's not as good as the MAN, or in my opinion, as the Cetra. This one pretty much suffers as well from the same thing as the urban freeway, which when you put your foot down, it just doesn't really want to do anything. But that might be down to its enormous weight as well, as it's quite a bit bigger than the buses so far we've driven.
Next stop, Sugar Mill.
Yeah, no one's getting on, no one's getting off as well. That does happen sometimes, but very, very rarely.
Next stop, Corn Street, Agriculture.
It's nice to have that though in the game, because not everyone gets off a particular bus stop or gets on it. It's just nice to have that variation. I kind of wish the game would incorporate like pressing the bus stop button as well, like, and have a little ping pop up. Yeah, really cool to have. Get a little bit of a better angle. Oh, there's a Citaro G. That's Route 16, I think that's not in service. Or starting its service. We're just about to end it. I can't really remember. I think just about to end it actually.
Next stop, Shipwright Alley.
There's that little flickering on that GPS as well. In the in-cab GPS you can see it just flickers to black every now and then. It is a little bit annoying and off-putting when you're just, you know, focusing on the road. You do notice it as well. That's an issue I think that only this bus has. I think each bus has their own like little quirky glitches. Oh, we've got someone blocking the bus stop. Actually, it's fairly busy there.
Shipwright Alley.
The weather is just lovely. Hey, did you see the latest episode of Winter of Passion?
Yes! Of course, I would never have thought
I think on this route I'll keep it as it is, and I'm probably thinking of maybe like putting the Urban Way 18 millimeter
Sure thing.
bus instead on it. It's still a bendy bus, but just to mix it up a little bit. I kind of don't want us to have too many of the same buses in districts. Oh, this is problematic. We're kind of blocking the road here. Look at that. We're pretty much blocking the entire junction. Oh, do I want to go? Come on. Come on. This thing is absolutely massive.
I'll never go on foot again.
But it's not the biggest bus on this game, or the longest bus on this game. Then that cherry goes to one of the bendy buses, I think. Or one of the DLC.
Next stop, Harbor. Distribution Center.
Let's see if we can aid up braking a little bit more. Put the retard on too. That passenger's head just glitched through the window.
Next stop, Rental Warehouse.
The Matrix has cracked. So I was looking out the window there just then. Someone rolling up into onto the street with their high beams on, just flashing everywhere. See, I thought he's going to start crossing there, so I was just a little bit hesitant there. For a bus such as this, with its size, you just don't want to risk it. Oh, is that another 216s? Yeah. Oh wow, that's pretty cool to see actually.
Next stop, Harbor. Pier 3.
Right, so we're nearly done with this particular route as well. I have to say, it's not a bad route. It started off really well. It's quite fluid and just flows quite nicely as well. So probably going to keep this route as it is, or just maybe make some very, very small minor adjustments to it a little bit later on. But as it is now, it's absolutely acceptable.
Next stop, Harbor. Pier 3.
Tim's birthday party yesterday. Shouldn't have stayed.
That doesn't sound like a dialogue that should be coming from that voice.
Next stop, Harbor. Administration's last stop. Please leave the bus.
we are.
Last stop. Please leave the
It's such a wonderful day at the Lido.
Let's get right close. There we go.
Thanks for being so punctual.
Thank you for your ride and your business. So that's this route done. Let's see how well we did and probably how much money we generated. Yeah, so let's bolt drive. Let's have a look. Oh, 5 stars, lovely. And we're pretty much halfway there on to level 14. I think the next bus we do get is the bigger Cetra, which is I think double axle, and it's slightly longer as well. Quite hard to drive, but it's really rewarding as well. But yeah, I'll definitely have to try that out once we unlock it. Made a total of 19,602 euros overall in that week, and 308.80 euros during that trip there. So that's not a bad haul, actually. That's not a bad haul. So let's have a look. Yeah, so I need to do some offline grinding to get all the bus stops to level 3. I don't think there's too many, but I'll just make a little route just to get those bus stops ranked up and then delete the route. But just to show you guys, once you pin this to your taskbar, it will highlight all the bus stops that need ranking up. So I'll show you this on camera here. So I'll probably start with Ambergate, go down to here, then down here, and just follow that, and that will be pretty much all of that. I think, yeah, there's no other bus stops that are highlighted, so yeah, that will be that route there. But once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this playthrough of Bus Simulator 2018 on the PlayStation 4. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you have, and also don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.